Welcome to the Luxury Market Report, sponsored by MansionArizona.com. I'm your luxury real estate professional, Jeremy Pales, and in this episode, we're going to take a look at the luxury real estate market in Flagstaff. The Flagstaff single-family luxury market is a seller's market with a 71% sales ratio. Homes sold for a median of 100.16% of the list price in 2022. The luxury benchmark price is $975,000. Total inventory was 28, total sales were 20. The most active price band was the 1.5 to 1.7 million with 4 homes sold. The price band with the most inventory was a three-way tie, but 1.9 to 2.1 million had 3 in inventory with no homes sold. Total inventory is down 15% compared to last March. The total sold properties were 20, up from 11 last year, an 82% increase. The median sale price last March was $1.72 million. This March was $1.39 million, a 19% decrease. The median days on market were down to 51 days compared to 55 last March. To stay up to date on the luxury real estate market in Flagstaff, subscribe to our channel below and head over to Mansion, Arizona and download the latest luxury market report. Now for some insights on the greater luxury real estate market, we have our North American Luxury Review from our partners at the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing. A time for innovation. Inventory continues to remain below traditional levels, even though there has been a slight increase in the number of new listings coming onto the market over the last few months. Comparing March 2022 to March 2021, there's an overall 8.17% decrease in luxury single-family inventory, despite a 15.2% increase in new listings. Similarly, March 2022 saw a 25.16% year-over-year decrease in luxury attached inventory, with a 10.22% increase in new inventory. Demand in March 2022, especially for move-in ready homes, remains at an all-time high, equaling and in some markets exceeding the number of sales recorded during March 2021. Prices continue to rise for high-demand property types, although not at the same velocity as last year. Last month, luxury sale prices rose 0.65% over March 2021. The attached luxury sales price rose 7.88%. We expect homes to move quickly, though it may be a bit less competitive than last year. Construction is doing reasonably well, but we're still seeing fewer homeowners deciding to sell than this time last year. There are baby steps in the right direction, but we still have fast-moving home sales and rising prices. The biggest question on everyone's minds are the sustainability of demand in the luxury real estate market and repercussions of rising inflation, higher interest rates, and the war in Ukraine. In February 2022, the Forbes Outlook was optimistic about the future. To recap, in a volatile global market, privately owned, high-quality real estate and stable income streams can constitute a prime allocation choice. Besides delivering relatively high yields, low volatility, and several portfolio diversification benefits, real estate has consistently been favored by advisors and investors due to its ability to weather inflationary pressures while preserving and building value. Statistical data certainly upholds that 2022 will remain a strong year for home ownership. In a new paper recently released by Lawrence Summers, a former Treasury Secretary and Harvard economist, his predictive analysis forecasts that housing inflation would occur at approximately 6.5 to 7% during 2022. Mansion Global recently shared that February saw a record month for bidding wars in the US, with 68.6 of offers on homes seeing competing bids. Homes listed between 1 and 1.5 million recorded the highest rate at 76.6%. The highest competition was for townhouses all over the country, with 3 out of 4 townhouses seeing bidding wars with a 75.3% rate. Single-family homes followed with 72.9, multifamily homes 64.8, and condos and co-ops with 64.6. Equally dynamic are the statistics on the number of sales in luxury second home markets. As our members explain, the only reason they are not higher is due to the lack of desirable inventory available for sale. this spring has not seen a slowdown in the number of affluent homebuyers seeking luxury properties, as they still look for homes with more space, locations offering more affordable prices. Some are relocating permanently, others are buying vacation or co-ownership homes, and finally, others are looking for investment opportunities. Ultimately, the biggest obstacle for these buyers and a return to more normal seasonal patterns in the North American luxury home market is the continued shortage of homes for sale, a result of the buying frenzy that took place in the wake of the pandemic lockdowns and home construction failing to keep pace with the demand. Out of this incredibly constrained market, we see the rise of innovation. Affluent buyers frustrated with the continued competition and price increases are turning to outlying neighborhoods, and some are ready to take on fixer-upper properties. There are pockets of communities surrounding many well-known destinations for the wealthy. Buyers looking for a longer stay second home or cohabitating property have recognized that there is often more choice and less competition for homes that check all their boxes. And they still have access to all the amenities just a short drive away. Equally, investors who have a little more time on their hands or can live in another property avoid competition by considering properties that need work. Many buyers are risk averse to dealing with the current building supplies and contractor issues, but the return on investment could be immense. One way to measure the return is to look at the value of new construction in the area. It will help to understand the opportunity to take on a project and renovate it into a turnkey property with similar amenities. Global supply chain delays continue to be a source of frustration to all those involved in the home building industry. From high-powered developers all the way down to homeowners doing a simple renovation. To solve this frustration, some have turned to sourcing locally available materials for renovations and home builds. This is favorable because it breaks the supply chain issue, but it also helps the environmental footprint. In addition, it has led to designs that are more visually in balance with their surroundings. Unconventional methods are also popping up, including recycling rescued framing from a demolished property to using natural sources such as rocks, timber, sand, and even recycled products that create unique structural and interior wall features. The luxury condo market has seen an increase in demand, with top drivers for purchase by the affluent being innovative design with 5-star amenities. Affluent buyers ready to move back into the city are once again looking at establishing a condo lifestyle. Condo developers are innovating designs for their current and future projects, especially as pandemic-created demand has shifted many buyers' attention toward low-rise buildings over traditionally popular skyscrapers. The fewer the number of apartments or townhomes within the building, the higher the ticket price compared to the other apartment buildings in the same area. Add in luxury amenities such as rooftop terraces with outdoor kitchens, pet areas, touchless entry systems, indoor-outdoor business centers. It's not surprising to see the demand return. Buyers continue to value larger interior spaces, often wanting an additional versatile room and large outdoor amenity spaces. Even landmark and historic buildings have transitioned to redesigning their interiors to meet these demands. Perhaps one of the most surprising innovations we have discovered, given the demand for larger homes and the lack of desire to build or renovate, is the rise of selling a teardown home with architectural plans for a new home or redesign already in place. Sellers are really selling the land, but with luxury properties in highly desirable areas increasingly difficult to find, providing initial design options can help a buyer see the potential. Add in building permits and take the headache out of understanding zoning and local bylaws. It could be a game changer for both parties. It's a trend on the rise, according to Realtor.com, especially for luxury homes. The art of selling and buying in this market needs a critical and analytical approach. Understanding the realities and setting expectations accordingly will ensure that your goals are achieved. If you're thinking about buying or selling luxury real estate, reach out to us at mansionarizona.com. We'd love to set up a free consultation with you to look at your options and to see what the best course of action is for you. If you have questions about living in Arizona, reach out to us as well. We're happy to share any and all information when it comes to living the luxury lifestyle in Arizona.